Let's bring in CBS News Chief Washington Correspondent and host of Face the Nation, Bob Schieffer. Good morning, Bob.
Hey, Maggie.
So there's been this anti-establishment sentiment for a while in this country, but now I'm sure it's not helping that no one seems to be able to solve this BP oil spill. Do you think that played into last night's results at all?
It probably did. I mean, you know, there's just this general feeling that the government is sort of impotent to do much of anything about anything. And I think there's no question that has something to do with the voter frustration that's being felt out across the country. But it really is hard to draw much deep analysis or deeper meaning from these races last night because they were all so different. I mean, Blanche Lincoln barely eked out a primary win over her opponent, who was challenging her from the left. He was well financed by labor unions. It's not all that easy for a labor-backed candidate to win in the South, and this time we saw that once again a labor-backed candidate did not win, but she is still the underdog going into November. She's going to have a very difficult time there. Out in California, it was just all a question of money, and that's all there was to it. I mean, Meg Whitman, who won out there, won by spending nearly $80 million. Money still talks in politics, and we saw a real example of that. Down in South Carolina, where they continue to draw their political plot lines from, you know, Desperate Housewives or something, you saw, again, a very conservative candidate win. I mean, these campaigns in South Carolina are really providing some entertainment, as it were, for the rest of the country. I mean, you had Governor Sanford down there and his adventures, and now these allegations against Nikki Haley. We should underline and point out totally without foundation. Right. Nobody has proven anything, but it just shows, I mean, kind of the nature of politics down there this year. It's really kind of extraordinary.
We've been talking a lot about the Tea Party, and in Nevada, we had the Tea Party favorite Sharon Engel win last night. Do you think that Majority Leader Harry Reid is happy or fretting the fact that she won?
I suspect that Democrats in Nevada are very happy about this. She was the Tea Party-backed candidate. The other part is she is one of the few people in the state of Nevada who has endorsed, I understand, storing nuclear waste in Nevada. Nevada politics has always been about putting the nuclear waste someplace else. Now, she has endorsed that. That's going to be very difficult for her. I think the Reid people think that he would have a much better chance beating her than some of the other Republicans in the primary. It's still going to be very, very close. He has a lot of work to do out there.
All right. Bob Schieffer, as always, thank you so much, Bob.
Thank you. Thank you, Maggie.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.